guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby. If you're new here, click that subscribe button, become an abichuela, join the little bean family. And today we are reviewing the Colurpop Ornate palette, which is super exciting because I've never owned anything from Colurpop, so I'm very interested to see what's up with this. Today we are going to be trying out their eyeshadow palette. So we're going to do swatches and everything. This is just a review and kind of a first impression. Oh, I thought it comes with a mirror. I don't know why, but I always thought it came with a mirror. Okay, cool. This is a really pretty packaging, by the way. Really pretty. And then this is what the colors looks like. Is that swatched? Probably not. I mean, it's brand new. It shouldn't. But sometimes I get things at Ulta and it does come swatched, which is okay. You know, you can always return it. But these are what the colors look like. So let's do some swatching. So here is Glided. So this is Glided right here, very pretty, very nice. This nice yellow shade right here, I'm going to swatch it and show you guys what it looks like right next to Glided. Ooh, that is a really nice swatch. That's what Siren looks like, just nice kind of mustard yellow shade. To literally butcher all these names, I'm so sorry. I always get very nervous reading these names because I will literally say something and someone's like, no, it's pronounced like this. So I'm always very nervous, just like the way I say water. It's just where I'm from. So this is the shade right here. It's this really kind of pretty, elegant pink shade. I think it's said Boheme. Anyway, I'm going to put it right here. It's actually very, very, very pretty. I'm going to show you guys a close-up. Whoa, that is amazing. Here is the shade. It's very, very pretty. I'm very surprised how well it's swatched for one swipe. I'm going to go in the shade Charisma. It's kind of like this pinky orange shade right here. Again, we're just going to do a swatch and then show you guys. Wow, these are extremely pigmented. Okay, so this one was a little bit more patchier, but I'm not really mad because, you know, it really matters how it performs on the eye and blends out. And this is what it looks like very close up on my hand, so you guys have an idea. This is what the shade looks like. The Fever next, it's so pretty. I know I said that about all of them. This palette is literally up my alley. If you guys like warms, neutrals, you'll love this. This Forever kind of looks like a purple pinky one, but when I put it on my finger, it's very orange, which is kind of surprising because it doesn't look orange, at least in this lighting. So let's see. That was one swatch right there. Look how amazing that is, and it just keeps going. It's not patchy, it's not that. It's so pretty. This would be even pretty as a highlighter. We have is right here called Tipsy. It's this brown shade. Let's see how that performs. By the way, these are all really, really soft and very lightweight, if that makes sense. Some of them can be kind of crunchy feeling, but these are very lightweight, very smooth. Sometimes like the shimmers can be kind of like chalky feeling. It feels very, very smooth. Same thing with this one. Very, very pretty. Again, here is this brown shade right here. It's very pretty. Swatch very nicely. These are all one swatches, guys, like one swatch. Look how nice this is. The next shade we have is Reveal, and it looks like this. It's kind of like a burgundy shade right here. Let's see how it swatches. This one's kind of like, I'm a little worried about this one because it kind of looks a little chalky on the hand, on the finger, but it's all about how it swatches. Very nice. Very, very nice. This is what Reveal looks like. It's a little bit more on the like I don't want to say patchy because it's not patchy, but you're gonna need a build up. But again, it's very pigmented, very soft, and it's very pretty, very burgundy like. So yeah. Mention though, with the last shade we did, it did do a little bit staining on my hand, but that is okay. It doesn't bother me really. If you guys don't like staining, you might not want to use that shade too much because it will stain a little bit. However, it's not like, oh my god, like if you wear red and you take it off and it's still red. No, it's just like there's just a little mark there. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I just want to let you know because this is honesty. Just letting you know that there is a little bit of, that there is staining. Taking the shade Dream right here. It's kind of blackish. It got purple specks in here. It's very pretty. I want to say it's kind of like purpley black. Let's see how it swatches. Yeah, this is black. Oh, it's got gold in it too, and kind of a green reflect to it. That's nice. That's crazy. So this is the shade for Dream, and it is super elegant. This is so pretty if you want to do like a New Year's Eve look with this. This is so pretty. You hear background noises. My mom's listening to TV as she cooks, which is no problem, doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, please let me know down in the comments so I can move my location. The next shade we have here is Shh, and it's very pretty. Kind of reminds me of the shade Reveal as well here. It's the shade right here. It's more of a brownie burgundy kind of shade, if that makes sense. Ooh, this one's very soft. Guys, so good. I'm super impressed. Like, I've heard good things about, Colurpop, but I'm first ever palette. This is amazing. This is what Shush looks like. It's really pretty. I really like it to build up, and this is just much, and it looks so pretty on the hand. I do want to mention that this does retail for $14. So I just primed my eyes, and I just used kind of like a regular concealer, nothing special. And I'm using a fluffy brush by Morphe. Doesn't have the number, it's just a regular Morphe brush, fluffy brush. You can use any fluffy brush you need, doesn't really matter. I am going to look at this palette, and I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to take Siren and just kind of work it in my crease first. Now let's see how that comes out. Okay, taking a little bit, you guys can see that on the brush, and patting that into my crease. So this is the shade Siren on my eyelids. I think it performed pretty nicely, blend out really nice as well. I have no complaints, there's no fallout yet. Really good. I'm surprised how well it picked up since it's a yellow shade. Mustard, it's kind of hard to make, but this actually looks really nice. I'm really impressed. Let's see how the other shades blend together. A little bit of Charisma, and just as well put that in my crease. We're going to try to put as many shades on this eye so we can give you a full good review. I do want to mention that Charisma also blended really nicely, and you can see the ombre going on with the first shade we use and then the second shade we use. It blended out really nicely. You can definitely see the two shades. It's not just I put one and then the other one and they won't blend. They blended like a dream, and this is incredible. I'm very impressed. Take Reveal and Shush at the same time, kind of mix them to a little combo, and just put that on my outer V and see how that goes. Again, you can see that nice gradient blend. I definitely added some dimension going on. You can still see the other colors that I put and the additional two colors as well. Here again, you can see the nice blendy colors of the two that I used before and the two I used on the outer V. And I have to say, this is really good. So far, no fallout on any of them. I'm checking the palette. There is no fallout on the pants either, so that's incredible. A little bit of Tipsy also on my fluffy brush, tapping the excess off and putting that on my outer V. you can see where I added the last shade, and then you can still see the other shades blending very, very nicely. So I'm going to use the shade Dream with my fluffy brush because we're trying to use every color that we can, because let's see how they perform all together. And I'm going to take that on my outer V, kind of deepening it up a little bit. So this is what it looks like so far. You can see the brown, the black, the other two shades in the back that we added, the yellow still, and the second shade that we added. So this is what it looks like, and it's pretty good. So I'm going to take a Morphe flat brush. You can use any flat brush, doesn't have to be Morphe. I'm going to take Lighted, that's just the shade right here, and we're going to put it in our inner corners. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to add the other two shimmery shades, and then we're going to blend it all out. But yeah, this is what we have so far. Really, really good. So I'm going to take the shade Forever, or sorry, I cannot read, Fever. I'm going to be taking the shade Fever, again with the same flat brush, and applying that in the middle. So we just added Fever, and this is what it looks like so far. I am like actually dying because I'm so shook how this came out, how I'm using every shade in this palette, and this is the look that I came up with, and it's amazing. I'm so shook how well it came out. I mean, I heard really good things about Colurpop, so. So the last shade we're going to be using is, I want to say Boheme. It's this shade right here, and I'm taking that with the same flat brush and applying it to the end. And you can see all three different colors too, which is really nicely. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit more, so that way it's a little bit more less harsh and it looks more blendy and smoky and beautiful, and I'm super, super happy with this look. So let's do our final thoughts. And then this is what it looks like all blended out. So my thoughts about this palette. I absolutely love this palette. I love this palette. This is going to be, I think, in my bag everyday use for me, because that's how much I love this palette. I am astonished how well this performed. Let me tell you, Colurpop, you killed it with this palette. And also, I just want to mention, if you're into nudes and you want something to try new, this is a great palette for you guys to try if you want something new, or if you're new into the makeup world and you don't know where to start and you want something like, you know, nothing, you know, too overwhelming. Like Morphe palettes can be a little bit overwhelming, so this is also a great start to, you know, add to your makeup collection. It's inexpensive. You know, I was able to use, you know, a coupon on this at Ulta. Also, you know, I know that Colurpop has things on sale sometimes. This can be on sale. It's very inexpensive, very good quality. I do want to mention that there is fallout under my eyes if you guys are interested. There is a little bit fallout under my eyes. You can't really tell because it's from the, like, shimmer, but it's not a big deal. Like, that's an easy cleanup. It's nothing that's gonna stain my face or anything. And you know, it is an inexpensive palette, but I was just so shocked how well these like shades perform. Again, I used every single shadow, and this is the outcome of what it looks like. I'm very, very, very impressed with Colurpop right now. I can't believe this is like my favorite palette. This is my favorite palette. I can't believe that. I'm so glad I bought this because I was actually undecided about it, and I'm really glad. And if you're undecided about it, I highly recommend that you buy it. I know sometimes you guys are unsure. You know, the nice thing about buying from Ulta Beauty is that you are able to buy something and return it. I don't know about every Ulta Beauty store by you, but at least with mine, And even though we're this pandemic, I'm still allowed to buy eyeshadow palettes and still be able to return them. So I hope you guys had some clarity about this eyeshadow and the swatches, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll love to answer your questions about this palette, or if you have any questions about makeup. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.